November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey Net Control Station for this evening session of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. I will take a short pause to see if there's any traffic before we start the net. And 7 APW. Nothing. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, depending on where in the world you are. I hope everybody is having a great day, and welcome to the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. No script today, so if I forget something, I apologize in advance. This is November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey Net Control. My name is Jerry, and for the next X amount of minutes, I'll be hosting the net, and I'd like to ask everybody to please, when they're checking in, give me at least 5 seconds between check-ins, and say your call phonetically. I'm a slower typist than I used to be, but that's okay. We'll make it happen. This is a directed net, and all calls go through net control. The net happens every 2 weeks on Thursday evening Malta time, 8 p.m., and everybody's welcome to join the net and check in. We'll go one round and see how everybody's doing. Any information for the net, any messages, any happenings that are happening on the island or the different clubs on the island, please feel free to announce them over here. And that's what the net is all about. And let's start the net. Let's see. How about we take some check-ins? I think that's a great idea. This is November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey Net Control Station for this evening session of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Check-ins, please give a 5-second pause. My mind said 5 minutes, but that's too long. We'll be here forever if we did that. And I'll try to catch your call sign first time around. And 7 APW standing by. Are there any check-ins for the 9H-HAM GlobalNet? I didn't get those tones, though.
This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. The name is Anthony, and checking in to the net.
9 Hotel 1 Foxtrot Bravo Sierra. The name is Charles, and please check me in.
It's very easy. 9 Hotel 5 Fox Alpha, 9 Hotel 1 Fox Bravo Sugar. Good evening to you. Thank you for checking into the net. This is on 7 APW Net Control Station for this evening session of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Any other check-ins at this time?
Hello, this is 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima. Name is Chris, checking in.
Okay, Chris, very good. Good evening to you. I wonder if there's a soccer game on. All right, I'll behave now. I'll try to behave. This is Nancy 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey Net Control Station for this evening session of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Let's go around a bit and see how everybody's doing. Anthony, you could use one of those power drinks full of caffeine, I bet. You've been burning the candle at both ends. Is that about right? 9H5FA. And thank you for all you do for the net. This is November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey.
November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. Yes, I've taken my more than my daily dose of caffeine, and tolerant as I might have become to it. For the caffeine I drink, it works. Perhaps I shouldn't drink that much caffeine, but net control. I'm seeing others online on Echolink. So I think there are some check-ins, and there are also some people on Jitsi who might wish to check in. So perhaps may I suggest that we at least 3 or 4 others. Perhaps they would like to check into the net. Back to you, net control. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha.
Definitely do that, Anthony. 9H5FA with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet and 7APW. Okay. Yeah, I see a few more people. Anybody else want to check into the 9H-HAM GlobalNet? Please come now. Give a 5-second pause, and thank you very much.
Whiskey Bravo 4, Papa Victor Tango, Charlie.
Hotel 5, Foxtrot Mike. Good afternoon. I think it's in the afternoon. Okay. Mike, back to you with the GlobalNet.
All righty. I acknowledge WB4PVT, Charlie, and 9 Hotel 5 Fox Mike, Franz. Good evening to both of you. Well, good afternoon, Charlie, and good evening, Franz. Any other check-ins at this point in time for the 9H-HAM GlobalNet? And 7APW is standing by.
Golf 3 Tango Zulu Mike.
Fox Operator Stephen.
All righty, I acknowledge Golf 3, let me flip over, Tango Zulu Mike, and 9H1 Sugar Fox. Any others? Okay, hearing none, let's go visit with everybody who's checking in. Charlie, I believe it's your turn. 9 Hotel 1 FBS with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet and 7APW. Good afternoon. No, good evening to you.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. Very good evening to everybody. It's nice to see Bill here as well. Very good evening to you, Bill. Charlie, good afternoon. And, of course, good evening to our Maltese compatriots here. Nice day today. Beautiful sunshine. And I did take myself somewhere where I could, shall we say, take some sunshine. Hi. So it was a very good day. Temperature, not too bad. It was supposed to be 15, but it felt a bit more than 15 today. So that's my first, shall we say, volley. Push it back over to net control and 7APW, 9H-1FBS.
Yeah, you just take a note from all the cats who just sit on a windowsill in the sunshine, take a nap. That sounds delicious right now. It's not too bad over here. It snowed yesterday, and it'll probably snow again tomorrow. But today we have a nice day. The temperature is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 9 degrees Celsius, which is great. Anything above 0 Celsius is just great weather for us, and we'll take it. Okay, very good. Over to you, Chris. Good evening to you. I hope everything is well with you. 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet, November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey.
November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey. This is 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima, Chris. Thank you for being net controller this evening. I am using Echolink for the first time on this net. I am using it for the third time in general, so I'm still testing out its functionalities. Like 9H5FA, I am no stranger to sleep deprivation, quite a busy schedule, and Echolink seems to be another tool that I can use to fit into my schedule and accommodate for this hobby as well. Thank you very much. November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey from 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima, Chris.
All right, let me give a short pause there just so that if there are any repeaters that are going to time out, they won't. By the way, Chris, you have a very, very clean audio on Echolink. Extremely clean, very pleasant to listen to. And so you're doing just great. I have Echolink on my phone. I have it on a tablet, obviously on the PC and the laptop. You know, it's been my friend for many, many years, and it serves its purpose well. And recently they've upgraded the audio from 32-bit to 64-bit, and so the newer versions of Echolink really sound great. So it's nice to hear you, and you're very welcome. I enjoy hosting the net. Over to you, Charlie, WB4PVT. Good afternoon to you. This is November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey.
November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey. This is WB4PVT. Things are going so-so here. I don't want to upset you, but it's 22 Celsius here on the East Coast. We've got a nice warm day, but we've got some snow coming up in a few days, so we'll get back to it. Got a tree topped in the backyard today, this morning, so my 8040 dipole can go back up. Tree grew into it and destroyed it, so I've got to get up the tower and take care of that. Also, had a family member that fell back in January on some ice, and we just found out the other day they had blood on the brain. So they had to make an incision in the skull at about 2.5 centimeters, about an inch, square to let the blood out. And hopefully it's going to get better, and that's going to hold my daughter up from being able to go. So looks like my trip again and again has been postponed. This time probably instead of 1st of March, maybe the end of March or the 1st of April. But it looks like the hospital is taking care of everything, so it's just some rehab, and it's got some screws in the head, probably needed those anyway. So I'm all anxious to go. My daughter's extremely anxious to come to Malta for the very first time. This is W4PVT, Claire.
Well, very good, Charlie. Thank you for that. This is November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey, net control station for this evening's session of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Yeah, that's my biggest fear around here. I live in Wyoming, and even yesterday, the precipitation started as rain and then went to ice and snow. And so under the snow, deceivingly, there's the ice. And if I hit ice, it's just dangerous. But I'm sorry to hear that, and I wish them a fast recovery. And I obviously also wish your trip to Malta will solidify and come to fruition very, very soon. Let's see, who is next? I think France is next. Yes, he is. 9 Hotel 5, Fox Mike. How's your world doing today? November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey.
November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey, 9 Hotel 5, Foxtrot Mike. Good evening to you. All right, Jerry. Okay, I was a bit busy this evening before I came on the air. I was how can I say it? Like cakes and like that too, to pass the time. And for the next day we have something to eat. Yeah? That's how I pass the time during the evening. Okay, Mike, back to you, Jerry. 9 November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey, 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Mike, and I send regards to all the ones on this frequency.
Well, very good, Franz. 9H5 Fox Mike. Boy, my memory's getting bad. I have to read. November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey. Well, that's another nice pastime, just like ham radio. And anything that helps pass the time is always welcome in my house. Of course, I am retired now, and so I have oodles of time, and not like you guys who are still working. You know, you have to chase the clock still. Well, I don't have to do that anymore. In fact, my watch, I don't even know where it is. Enough of this nonsense. This is November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey, net control station for this evening session of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Bill, good evening to you. Golf 3, Tango Zulu Mike with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet, November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey.
Yeah, N78PW and the net from G3TZM. Yes, good evening to everybody. Jerry, very long time no see. We have worked on the HF bands some years ago. And good evening to everyone else, particularly Charles, FBS, I haven't seen for a while. I think the last time was on a bus in Malta when we were going somewhere. And, of course, France and Steve and everybody. I'm just waiting for a phone call. Margaret's in hospital today to have her second knee replacement. So I'm just waiting for the phone call to say that everything's gone okay. And we did have a problem earlier on. The phone line went, which took away the internet and everything else. But what I found out was that it was actually the ISP upgrading us to fibre, and we've now got 35 megabits a second, which is more than twice the speed I had before. So very pleased. N78PW and the net, G3TZM over.
Very good, Bill. Yes, I remember HF, and that's been a long time. I haven't been on HF for, oh my goodness, should I date myself? At least 25 years. That's pretty bad, isn't it? I hope Margaret heals well. I hope everything goes the way you want it, and fiber is great. Fiber is zero, just about zero loss, and you'll see a major difference, even though the speed only doubled, but you'll see a lot more throughput on that. And that's fantastic. We don't have fiber here. We're still on copper and coax cable, but I do get 100 megabits, so I can't complain too badly. Once in a while, the system slows down, but that's normal. What can you say? It's nice to hear you again, Bill, and you sound great on Echolink. let's see. I believe you also had what is it? Is it the southwest corner of the UK getting some bad storms? Bill, go ahead.
Yeah, can you hang on a second, chaps? I've just got a phone call. I'll be back in a minute. G3T's and Emma.
I'll come back around to you. Take the phone call. Okay, very good. This is November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey, net control station for this evening session of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Stephen, good evening to you. 9 Hotel 1, Sugar Fox, November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey.
The 9H-1 FBS is standing by.
So let me give Stephen a call again. 9 Hotel 1 Sugar Fox, are you around, Stephen? And 7 APW. All right, nothing heard. Charlie, stand by. Let me take some more check-ins. If there are any, are there any other check-ins for the 9H-HAM GlobalNet? November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey, ready to write.
Nine Hotel 1, Uniform Golf. November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey. There are 3 people on Jitsi who are listening in, and they are Mario, 9 Hotel 1 Mike Delta, Philip, 9 Hotel 5 Hotel Papa, and there is also Jonathan who is listening in, but he's not registered as a shortwave listener and radio listener who is experimenting with on the receiving end, but not yet licensed to transmit. So I have given him. I mean, I'm very happy if he wishes to transmit anything on board my call sign. I've got absolutely no problem with that. So, if he wishes to say something and if he's got some device to transmit, he's very welcome to do so. Back to you, Net Control. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha.
Very good. You did give me the name, but what is 9 Hotel 5 Hotel Papa's name again, please?
It's Philip. Philip, 9 Hotel 5 Hotel Papa. And Stephen, 9 Hotel 1 Sierra Fox. He's on Jitsi as well, but he seems to have temporarily left the field of view of the camera, so I guess that's why he didn't reply to your call. But I'm sure he's coming back because his connection is still the connection is still live. Back to you, Net Control. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha.
Okie dokie, thank you for everything. It's snack time. We won't tell. This is 9H-1. No, it's not. This is November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey, Net Control Station for this evening session of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. I acknowledge 9 Hotel 1 Uniform Golf, Mike Delta, Hotel Papa, and that's a 5, Hotel Papa. And Jonathan, good evening to you. Keep listening, keep learning, and before you know it, you'll get your ticket, and you'll be on the air just like everybody else. We all went through it. It was all a lot of fun, a learning experience, and it can happen. Let's see what's happening in the world of 9H-1 United Golf. I didn't catch your name, but... no, I can't even take it off of Echolink. So if you can please give me your name, I'd appreciate it. 9H1UG with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet, November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey. Good evening to you.
Good evening there, Bill. 9 Hotel 1 Uniform Golf here. The name is Roger. And I'm sort of an old-timer here in Malta. Also, like you, very retired indeed. And the one thing about being retired, Bill, every day is a Saturday. Yeah. And I play around with my radios and in my garage building. I work HF a lot. And I saw Anthony's email today, and I thought, wow, yeah, I'll have to listen in and see who's up on the air. I have many friends on the air, it seems. Chris is listening in, and we passed our CW test together, so we're both 9 Hotel 1 CWs. Yes, it's good to see people up on the net, and I'm going to listen in now and see what you talk about and see if I can contribute a bit. 9 Hotel 1 Uniform Golf. Mike, back to you.
Very good. 9 Hotel 1. Let me reposition this, Mike. There we go. 9 Hotel 1 Uniform Golf, November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey, Net Control. Good evening to you, Roger. It's nice to hear your voice. I don't think we've talked before. And thank you for checking into the net. Oh, we talk about anything and everything and just visit, and it's more like a social event kind of net. And any information that anybody has that's worthwhile to the ham community, please feel free to share it over here. And again, thank you for checking in. Bill just said that they're going to be hit by a second storm where he is in the UK. And I don't know whether he's still on the phone or not. I'll give a short pause. And I was watching the British news last night, and they're talking about some very high winds and the falling of trees. It almost sounds like what I'm used to in Texas, although I'm not in Texas anymore. But high winds and power loss and ice even, they've mentioned. And this is in the southwest corner of the UK. If you're through with your call, Bill, and you have some more time, I'll give a pause, and if not, I'll keep going down the list. This is November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey.
Yeah, N7 APW and the net from G3TZM. Yes, a bit of good news. The hospital has just rung as well. I've just had 2 phone calls. The hospital just rung, and Maggie's doing fine. She's having a cup of tea in her room at the moment. So that's all good news, and I'm just texting round the family to let them all know. You can hear the phone pinging away. Yeah, the storm, we had Storm Dudley a couple of days ago, and it was very, very windy and a bit wet. And the one we're expecting now is the first time, I think it's the first time for a very long time, that the Met Office has issued a red warning. We've had plenty of yellow ones, or amber, but we've never had a red one. Not to my knowledge, anyway, not that I can remember. But this one's got very high winds and hail with it as well. So we're expecting a few problems. Just another point, for the ham world to be aware of. The BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, celebrating 100 years this year, and they're running a special event station, GB100 BBC. So keep eyes and ears open for that. N7APW G3TZM.
Operating, Bill, or is it starting at some point in time?
From G3TZM, it's already operating various bands. I think the best thing to do is to look it up on one of the platforms, and you should be able to find out where they are or when they're operating.
Very interesting. Thank you for the information, and I'm glad to hear that. I'm sure we all are glad to hear that Maggie's doing fine. Very good. This is November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey, net control station for this evening's session of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Let's see. 9H1 Mike Delta, do you have anything for us, Mario, this evening? I think you're on Jitsi, but we'll give it a whirl anyway, see if you come back. N7APW.
November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey, 9 Hotel 1 Sugar Fox standing by.
There you are, Stephen. Good evening to you. Thank you for standing by. Please go ahead, and 7APW.
November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey, this is 9 Hotel 1 Sugar Fox. Good evening from our side. Good evening to everyone that's on Jitsi. Mario, 9 Hotel 1 Mike Delta, 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. Jonathan Gallia, 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Mike. And it seems to be that Philip has gone into space, I think. He's not here anymore with us tonight, so I think he's gone off. I think his landlord came for his rent as well, as I believe I could see his landlord in the background on Jitsi. But anyway, good evening to everybody, good evening to you, and also to you, Bill. Golf 3 Tango Zulu Mike. Best regards to Maggie from all of us, okay? Best regards from all of us here on the island. That's all I have to say, actually. I've just switched on the radio, the FTM 400D also, which came back today from repair. So I'm just plugged it in now to make sure it is working okay. But anyway, okay, another story there. Microphone back to you, Jerry, and thank you once again for being a net controller. November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey, this is 9 Hotel 1 Sugar Fox.
You're very welcome, Stephen. 9H1SF with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet and 7APW. Thank you for that. Yeah, we'd like to hear that story sometime. Charlie, you are standing by, and I did not forget about you. 9H1FBS with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet, November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey.
Okay, well, I was unceremoniously kicked out of Echolink, well, at least of the repeater, and I said, why can't I hear anybody anymore? But I'm back again. So, Bill, yes, best wishes for Maggie, and maybe afterwards we could have a one-to-one on Echolink, if you want. My time is my time, you know, I mean. I just wanted to tell you, Jerry, that I was unceremoniously booted out. Well, maybe I've been a bad boy. 7APW, 9H1FBS.
What can I say to that, Charlie? Better you than I. This is November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey Net Control Station for this evening session of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. Are there any other check-ins to this net? All righty, hearing none. By the way, I really need to say there's no such thing as I'm late checking in. We all have a life. At least we hope so, anyway. So don't worry. Well, you know, come whenever you can, stay as long as you wish, and check in whenever you can as well. This is November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey. Any other traffic or any other comments or information for the net this evening?
This is WB4 PVT.
Nine Hotel 1 Uniform Golf checking in. This is a radio check. Thank over.
I heard you, Roger. G3T to them over.
Nine Hotel 1 Uniform Golf. This is 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima. Just saying that I'm listening and I'm waiting for net control to return.
The whole thing anyway, and I appreciate that because I can't connect again.
November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey, you're back on the MR. So now you're being heard on the net again. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha.
You have a check-in from Charlie. He would like to say something. Not control.
Good evening again, everybody. This is November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet coming through DMR. I don't think there's anything else for the net, but I'll give a short pause, and if there is, please come down.
November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey, 9 Hotel 5, Foxtrot Mike. Okay, Jerry. Last over, when you made, when I spoke to you, you mentioned that you're a pensioner, and so that's the hobby that. No, actually, yes, I'm a pensioner, and I was in the police force, and my first hobby is flying the radio control aircraft models, and the second one is the transmission QSL. Jerry?
Myself, 100% copy. Very good indeed. Well, we can talk about that sometime. My favorite hobby is simply cooking. Because I love to eat, so I might as well cook and eat. I think that makes perfect sense. All right, anything else for the net this evening before I close the net and return the repeaters and the links to regular amateur use?
Yeah, from G3T to them. Just a quick piece of news for everybody. Maggie's had the operation. Everything's gone okay. And she's back in her room having a hot drink at the moment. Unfortunately, because of COVID, there's no visiting. But I do expect her to be back home here on Sunday sometime. I have to go and pick her up. So for everybody that knows her, that's Franz, Charles, Stephen, and whoever else is listening on DMR, if Antoine is there as well, she's doing okay. G3TZM, back to you, Jerry.
Yeah, that's great news, Bill. Thank you very much for that update and information. And hopefully she'll be back home on Sunday. No place like home. I think I recover much faster at home than I ever would anywhere else. This is not November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey, net control station for this evening session of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet, now coming through DMR, because EchoLink just doesn't want to cooperate. Is there anything else for the net before I close the net this evening? Disconnected for checking into the net. There were a total of 12 check-ins this evening. And Anthony, I will send you the list in the next few minutes. And I'd like to invite everybody to check in again in 2 weeks on Thursday at the same time, which is 10 o'clock Malta time, 9 o'clock or 2100. Is that right? That sounds right to me. UTC for another edition of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. In the meantime, I'd like to thank everybody who has made this net possible. Hard work from Anthony and Stephen, and also the trustees of all the repeaters and links. I'd like to thank everybody because without you, this net would not be possible. I'd invite you to come and visit with us again within 2 weeks, and thank you very much. 73s for now, and good evening. This is November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey, net control for this evening's session of the 9H-HAM Global Net, returning all links and repeaters to normal amateur use. Good evening, everybody, and 73s.
Release 1900 Zulu.
November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey. Thanks a lot for calling the net, and hope you have a nice afternoon. This is November 7. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. I think I'm going to retire and try to gain some sleep in the land of dreams. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks a lot, and happy weekend. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha.
Morning. Well, if you aren't that tired, I'd invite you to the radio program, but that starts at 10 o'clock. Well, maybe I can lullaby you to sleep. That could be fun. By the way, the program is now every day at the same time, which is 10 o'clock Malta time, for about an hour and a half. So if you have time and you feel like it while you're doing other things in the shack, just tune me in. And I'll send you this list via messenger in about 1 or 2 minutes. 9H5 Fox Alpha with everybody else. I was going to say with the net, my goodness, and 7 APW.
And 7 APW. I'll probably be listening to you from my mobile phone on my bedside table. This is 9 Hotel 5 Fox.
G3TZM, somebody said good evening, Bill. I don't know who it was.
73s for now. Have a good evening and have a great weekend on 7 APW.
GZM, 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Mike. Are you still there, Bill?
From G3TZM, Eva France, Kithinty from G3TZM.
استنى واحدة تنكلمك يا بس.
Yeah, I'm staying on Echolink on UHF for a minute. I've had a lot of text messages and things, so that's all clear now. So my time is my own.
Okay, Bill. Okay, yeah, and let's just drop down the volume of the of the speakers. How are you, Jmin? كيف انت? كيف احنا all right you? Long time no here, Bill. Long time no here, my friend. Nispera li you'll be fine, huh? You are fine. You and your XYL. You are well, Bill.
Yeah, from G3TZM. Aħna tajbin, grazie. We're fine. And Margaret is in hospital. She's had an operation this afternoon on her knee, the second one, the second knee operation. So she has now two metal knees and two metal hips and a metal foot. So every time she goes to the airport, she blows a fuse in the scanner. So yeah, she's fine, and yeah, we're okay. We're just tightening everything up, ready for this storm we're expecting tomorrow. Very, very severe storm. So that's about it for the moment, Franz. G3TZM.
Okay, Bill. Okay, Jmin. Dak il-ħazin, Bill. Dak il-ħazin, no. Li dal-ispazki, no, Madrid. But if jekk ikun l-affarijiet imorru tajjeb, l-għamjenu ma tkunx għadet ħaxejn, no. Imma insomma. Allora, Jmin. Kien saħda ġejn għaw, Bill. Għalina, it's cold, ġbib bħalissa, temperatura id-na għafaxxa bħalissa fl-għaxija, fl-għaxija tkun laħat għal-kesħa bil. Ma ġurnata mux ma tkunx ma tkun passabli, speċjalment fil-xemx, għax fil-del, jizak jieġġa friċ. Ma insomma. Ok, Bill, nisma l-axħar over minn għandek. Rummuk ju għatieġbi. Għax għadba għalix namel, għadba għalix namel. Ok, ġidi trizitem, 9H-HAM Foxtrot Mike. Mike, back to you, Bill.
Yeah, from G3TZM. I'm just getting the temperatura mill-aeroport. Just yeah, I just missed that, but it's running in the background. I'll take a listen in a minute and see what they have to say. Time Hafna, France, and yeah, okay. Once Margaret gets clearance to fly, we're hoping to come back to Malta for maybe in May. Maybe in May. She'll be walking fairly quickly, fairly soon. She has to, before they let her leave the hospital, she has to be able to climb some stairs. Yeah, 7 degrees here in the moment, 7 Celsius. 7 Celsius according to the airport weather, Birmingham Airport. It's about 6 miles away from here. So that's it for the moment. I'm not sure whether Charles is still there. I gather he wanted a quick word. So I'll wait and see if he's still around. 9H-5 Foxtrot Mike, G3TZM.
Okay, Bill. 73. Hope we'll hear you again. No, we'll hear you again next time. G3ZM, 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Mike. 73, good night and stay safe. Ciao, Bill.
Franz, grazie ħafna lejli tajjeb u narak iktatart 9H-5FM G3TZM saħħa ġbi. 9H1FBS G3TZM, are you there, Charles? Over.
I am. Actually, I wanted to hear, about Margaret, but of course you were talking to France. That got all the information anyway. Would you like me to send you a reminder in about 2 weeks' time, or are you registered to receive them directly?
Yeah, from G3TZM. Yeah, if you can send me a reminder again, that would be great, because I got yours this morning, and then this afternoon we lost everything, the landline, the internet, and it all went at about 1:45, and then about 4 o'clock it suddenly reappeared again after they booked somebody to come and check. We did some checks on the system here, and the system was fine, but now we're back on again, so hence able to use the computer to come up on the net. But yes, if you can send me a reminder, that would be fabulous. Thank you very much. Grazie Hafna from G3TZM.
There is a way you can register, I believe, either on YouTube. I don't know how they do it. But I think if you go into the 9H-HAM GlobalNet page, it will tell you how to do it, and you could receive, although naughty Anthony sends them, I'm always pulling his leg, you see. He sent it at 3 o'clock in the morning. And today I woke up early, and I said, yeah, I'll send an email out to Bill, and I put you in the BCC because I sent it to others as well. And thank you for coming. It was really enjoyable hearing your dulcet tones again.
Yeah, from G3TZM. Okay, fine. Thanks for that. Yes, I have called on the repeater quite often, but one of my computers packed up completely a couple of months ago, and I had to wait for a replacement. In the meantime, I went on the laptop, and now the laptop's gone faulty. It's working, but a black line has come across the screen. Some of the pixels are dying, apparently, so it's spreading across the screen. So I've either got to get a new screen, or better still, a new laptop, because I've had that one for quite a few years, and although it's working okay, it does need to be updated, of course. But I've now got this another Dell computer, which a friend of mine sent me the other day. He sent me this one, and I sent him the old one back, minus the drive, because the drive has packed up, and the BIOS has all gone to hell as well. So anyway, this computer seems to be working okay, so I'm quite happy. Right. Apart from that, not a lot. I think I'll go and get a drink. It's coming up to 8 o'clock. I better nip outside and make sure all the garden furniture's tied down, because I noticed the cover was loose earlier on today a bit. So thank you very much, Charles. Grazie Hafna. Narak Ektatart Shmi from G3TZM.
You're coming to Malta, Bill, or when you come to Malta, I should say, we'll try to have an eyeball. It's been ages since I've talked to you. Eyeball to eyeball. Not very close, 2 meters away. Although, most of the restrictions here have been lifted, as in the UK, and I don't think that you'll find it difficult to come over. So, give my best wishes and to Margaret, and I will say I will share some thoughts with the Lord about her tonight. Oh, that doesn't sound too bombastic. Anyway, so it is done. Have a nice evening. Thank you very much for coming on, and of course, I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and I have one of those. I don't know if you remember them. Like they're round with not walnuts. What do they call almond, and one of those with a cup of coffee does me great things. So 73s, God bless, and thank you very much, Bill.
Yeah, from G3TZM. Okay, Charles. Yeah, as I say, I think the last time we met was on a bus. We bumped into you on the bus somewhere, which I must make sure my bus pass is okay still. One of the phone companies cut me off completely because I didn't use it. I mean, obviously, with not going, I couldn't use it, so they cut me off. And I was very annoyed about it. When I rung them, they said, "Oh no, read the rules, read the rules." So I should go and see them when I come over. But I'll let you know. Obviously, I'll probably be on DMR because I have the handheld, which operates DMR and analog. It does both. So I'll probably be on there. Leila Tayeb, Grazie Hafna, Noak from G3TZ.
Yeah, well, if you need any backup to persuade them, remember that I have a white stick. that would go very far. Well, about 2 meters anyway. It's about 52 inches, I believe, not 2 meters. So, and now I'm a bit more mobile than you remember me, Bill, because I also had a guide dog. And also, I am professionally trained. Ha ha ha! I think I did forget some of it, but I'm getting back into it. And I'll send you an email with some information which I am not willing to share on the air yet. 73. God bless. Good evening. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks again. See you later, G3TZM.